Hello and welcome back. Sol here. Today we have Dr. Terror Tropical Island and we're gonna take on him using warriors. So my warriors, these are my warriors. This is how they look like. They're max level warriors. Um, and I'm actually extra happy because yesterday I got my second perfect troop damage guardian. Here's the first one, and where's the second one? Where's my other guardian? Oh, here it is. And there's my second troop damage guardian. Yeah. I still got crappy troop damage masterpiece and a crappy gunboat energy. So still on the hunt for those. But for the rest of them, they're pretty good. Well, in any case, let's get back on topic. We're gonna be taking on Dr. Terror, and like I did the last time, we're gonna do it handicapped. So for the first few levels, I'm gonna do it. I did it with one boat. I think the first three levels I did it with just one boat. Then level 5, level 6, I did it with just the right amount of boats to take the headquarters in less than 13 seconds. So even if my flare expire, I would still have to hammer away before I could take down the headquarters. And that's just so that I would drop my level down to some of my viewers' levels, all right? So, yeah, let's get into it. Stage 1, I mean, it's pretty easy. I just landed my troops and let them run around, having some fun in the meantime. You know, they're free to be. This shouldn't be really a problem for any troop combination that you have. Maybe the shock launcher may give you some trouble, but if you flirt to it and you have 5 boats of troops, it shouldn't be that problematic because the shock launcher is a low level, so it only shocks for a short amount of time. And I just decided to kill everything just for kicks. And here we go. Stage 1 is cleared. One boat of warriors. Let's go into stage 2. Again, stage 2, just one boat of warriors. And as you saw, I was not boosted on here, just using my default statue attributes. And here, I would recommend going on the right. You can take that free GB there. You have 2 and 2, and then you have the other 2 on the top. So that's essentially 12 free GB that you get there. So you can barrage that. How you call it? You can go and barrage the rocket launcher, then kill the sniper tower, and then if you flare back, those flamethrowers are not gonna damage your troops. If you have hookah, you can probably go also on the left side, but the right side seems so much easier. Let's go to stage 3. Again, just one boat. So here, my intention was to clear the mines. I ended up destroying everything with one barrage. So I guess that doesn't help a lot, but my intention was clear the mines with one barrage and then just drop all my troops in the middle, shock the MGs, kill all the MGs, and then go from there. So here you see I send my troops in, shock as they approach, in order for not to shock my troops. And then I flare into the middle of those mortars, so to let the warriors naturally split around and take on all the mortars at the same time. Because what I didn't want to happen was all the mortars landing on them at the same time and all of them taking mortar fire, combined mortar fire from all the mortars before they got destroyed. Again, just having some fun, send them down, let them spread naturally. Get the last mortar, get the last power cell there, and then just go for the core. I mean, if you were to do it in a different way, you could probably shock the MGs that you came in with hookah and just wreck the MGs and then just go for the HQ. Let the mortars hit your heavies. You may lose 1, maybe 2, but at the end of the day, that's not that bad. And then on stage 4 is where things started getting a little bit more, difficult, in the sense that looking at the layout, I could have gone in and chucked, but then I wanted to start doing the smoke. So I landed 4 boats, let them naturally gather around that power cell, and then I noticed that they were sort of dispersing. So I flare to the last set of 3. That's 12 free GB that you get. Then I flare into the flamethrower and smoke my way in. So I'm gonna go as a Smoky Wario attack, and I'm gonna be using 1 career pack and 2 shocks. I'm gonna shock right there in the middle where the flamethrower machine gun is, and then I'm gonna shock the other MG, the other MG, which is the most dangerous thing right now here. You can see 7, 8, 9, 11. So it took 11 hammers to take it down. I think I lost a few warriors, 4 maybe. But don't really care about the losses that much. It's just wanted to make sure that for you guys that are low level, if you were doing warriors today, that you had a way to do it. And even if you don't have full, if you manage, say you have 7 boats with 6 warriors each, you're still gonna have more warriors than I have, so more DPS. And if you have enough GV, you can probably drop an extra shock, and that's gonna help you a lot. All right, let's go to stage 5. Now I went with 60 warriors. Actually 40. How many? I cannot do math in my head right now. Did I land at 5? Yeah, I think I landed 5 boats. 5 boats of 8, 40. So here my plan is to land on this side of the beach and then flare into that power core. And then once I flare into that power core, flare all the way back to that sniper tower, and then lastly flare into HQ. Why don't I flare directly to the HQ? Well, the HQ is a 5x5 square, and if you flare directly from the beach, they're gonna try to take the avenues of a 5x5 square, which is really hard to keep smoked. Versus if you flare into a 3x3 defense, then they only stay on in rows or columns of 3. So here we go. Let's see. My first was to clear the mines and the moon mines. Second shot was to clear that last mine. And here we go. We're gonna land. Our troop. So 5 boats. Right there. I let them. Remember, the flag is like a flare, so I let them get as close as the flag as I can, and then at the last second I flare into the building that I want to. I left some space there because I knew the machine guns or the shock launcher or the cannons could not take on them right away. So leaving a little bit of a gap is something that you have to learn to use to your advantage to save some GBE. Overlapping smoke are necessary for Sukas because they walk too slow, but for warriors they're really not needed. Here we go, 5 boats, 2 shocks. My shocks are gonna expire, so then you see I only landed 1 shock, waited for it to expire, landed the other shock, and then I decided to take on the cannon fire. If you had more troops, number 1, and more GBE than I did. I only have 88 GBE. It didn't show you initially, but that's my base GBE. Then you could have essentially shocked where I shocked, and then send another shock to the cannons to save a little bit of your troops. But otherwise, losing a few troops is really not that, in terms of warriors, it's not that horrible. All right, so here things started getting a little bit more intense. The HQ had 411,000 HP. So no way I could handicap myself in terms of landing with less troops, because that would mean that I would take the HQ in 14 seconds, and that would be a hell of a lot of time with the shock launchers that we have here. Then at the point that my shocks expire, my troops would have been susceptible for the shock, and then I would have died super quickly. So Here my plan is to, as you can see, is to clear a little path. I'm gonna land where that sniper tower is, then flare to that mortar, and then flare to HQ. And this is one thing. You see how I want to end up where the sniper tower is. I don't place my flags exactly in front of the sniper tower, mainly because if I do, then more of my troops are going to be susceptible for that machine. I wanted to save GBE, just do a one smoke landing, but that ended up coming and biting me in the butt. I didn't count on the troops. I should have landed more closer to the edge. That way, my troops would have been less exposed to the shock launcher. But one extra smoke didn't hurt me that much. Here we go. We're flaring and smoking the HQ. Troops are gathering around. And then I'm going to slow this down. So you're going to see I'm going to shock the shock and cannons on the top. Oh, well, first I send a critter pack to distract everything. You see how everything aimed first there. Even though there are troops closer, they already were aimed and locked. And I actually shocked some of my troops. So, in a sense, no, actually, I didn't. It was the actual shock launcher shocked some of my troops. So there we go. HQ is down with minimal losses, I guess. We can see, I don't know how many I lost here. But that was a 411,000 HQ. Let's see how much. I lost 10 warriors, but it gave me the default one crystal. Now this attack was I lost connection, so I couldn't land my troops. But then on this one, this is where I took it down. I landed again 64, and I lost a little bit over half of my troops in the process. But the HQ was down, and here's how I did it. So my plan: artillery that mine. There's another mine right in between the building damage statue and the MG. I'm just behind that sniper tower. There's another mine, so I'm gonna send two artillery there. I'm gonna put 3 smokes on the beach. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3. Flare that sniper tower and then go to the second sniper tower from the bottom there, and then smoke to the HQ. So that's it. So there's the 2 artillery. And then we're gonna go 1 smoke, 2 smoke, 3 smoke. 1 near put the flag near the sniper tower, and then flare. And that should have all my troops safe. I think at this point I haven't lost anything. Then I'm flaring to the top. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So that's 6 smokes total for now, and 2 flares, 3 flares, and an extra smoke. Then with 88 GBE, I have just enough with 3 chucks. And you're gonna see I wait till the very last second because these HQ have 460,000 HP. So I wait till the last second, and that's where the clock is almost gonna hit the 11:59, and then I say my chucks, sending my the flamethrower shock last. I should have done it first, but here we go. Troops are hammering away. I got 1 more second on the flare, on the shock. Now everything expires, and just 1 more, and we got it. So guys, this is how you would take on Dr. Terror Volcano Island using handicap warriors and full strength warriors for the last 2 stages, just because HQ had so much HP. But in any case, I hope you like it. If you did, just please leave a like, thumbs up, share it, and subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it. So, it's checking out.